We all crave deep emotional connection, yet we sometimes actively dismantle the exact relationships we desperately want. When someone pushes us away, we often label them as cold, broken, or simply indifferent. That surface-level rejection is actually driven by a primal, unconscious instinct for self-preservation. Pushing someone away is the fallout of a brutal internal war, a clash between the mind's desire for love and the nervous system's demand for safety. To understand this war, we have to look at past trauma. Experiences of deep rejection or emotional pain alter how a person perceives relationship dynamics long after the event is over. Look at this simplified diagram of a neural pathway. Under normal circumstances, an incoming signal of intimacy travels straight to the brain's connection center. But trauma recategorizes vulnerability as a life-threatening danger. So that intimacy signal is abruptly diverted, rerouted directly into a flashing alarm center. As this response repeats, the threat pathway strengthens, becoming the default setting. Meanwhile, the neural connections required for bonding weaken through disuse. For the emotionally distant person, survival instincts have hijacked the capacity to receive affection. The very thing they need most, love, effectively functions as a trigger. Psychologists refer to this specific internal alarm system as avoidant attachment. It's a mechanism that fires off the moment intimacy begins to cross a certain threshold. Pushing a partner away functions as a calculated preemptive strike, a way to sabotage the connection before the other person has the chance to cause harm. This schematic illustrates the tragic logic at play. If the individual controls the physical and emotional distance, they can deploy a rigid boundary. By pushing the partner back, they eliminate that person's ability to get close enough to inflict hurt. But look inside that boundary. The individual is trapped in a dark void, caught in an agonizing clash between desire for connection and the biological compulsion to run. Building this emotional wall results in a tragic compromise that starves both the individual and their partner of any true connection. When this defense mechanism runs unchecked over months or even years, the psychological toll compounding. The behavior breeds a profound misunderstanding among loved ones. It creates a deep, chronic loneliness, leaving the person entirely isolated, even when they are surrounded by people actively trying to connect with them. By keeping everyone at arm's length, the individual inevitably guarantees the exact pain, isolation, and loss that they built the walls to prevent in the first place. The shield performs its job too effectively. By successfully blocking out potential pain, it leaves the individual isolated in a cage of their own making. Emotionally distant people are rarely trying to reject love. They are simply trying to survive the terrifying vulnerability that love requires. When we encounter these emotional walls, our instinct is often to forcefully break them down, but applying pressure only makes the internal alarm ring louder. Healing begins when a relationship provides an environment of profound, consistent safety. The nervous system has to slowly realize that the walls are no longer necessary. It requires a tremendous amount of empathy. We have to adopt a new lens, one that sees the hidden terror operating behind the rejection. And we have to extend that grace not just to the people we love, but to the parts of ourselves that still push others away.